What's good, guys? I hope you guys are having a great week. The weekend is coming and it's a perfect time for you guys to practice your skills, your work, your craft, and just be creative. To those of you who are new to this space, welcome aboard. To my subscribers, thank you very much and welcome back. Today I will be teaching you guys a simple yet helpful trick, especially if you are starting out on a portfolio, if you're trying to build a portfolio for your food photography on a tight budget. I mean, a bit. Most of us do not have that much of a budget if we're trying to build our portfolio, especially if we're just starting out. And in order for us to create something, we kind of look for ways in how we can save cash and how we can save something for our gears and future purchases. I'm here to help you guys make something out of a small budget. Let's say you're building a food photography portfolio. So with each and every shoot, you'd be investing on not just the gear that you're using, but also the food that you'll be taking a picture of. Let's say you want to take a picture of a cake, take a picture of a tart, take a picture of a pastry or something. If you want good looking cakes, pastries, or whatever, it's gonna cost you an X amount of money. Well, I got a solution for that, and the solution is masking. Let me run you through it. Say you want to take a picture of a tart. So you only got room, or you only got cash left for one tart. So you only got one tart with you, but you want to have more depth into your photo. You want to have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe a dozen more tarts in that picture to get it more moody, to get it to where you like your picture to be. So is it possible for you to multiply one tart? Yes, it is possible. Just a little disclaimer, guys. I am not saying that this is the right way or this is the systematic way to do it. And I'm also not saying that this photos would make your, that my editing style would make your photos or my photos look better. This is how I work. This is the process that is most comfortable to me. So if you guys have a different workflow, you may stick with that too. So here's what you should do. Sketch out the final look on how you want your picture to be. Draw it on a piece of paper or on your tablet or something, as long as it is there. Your visual or the final output should be there. Now place a tart to where you want the main subject to be. So if you want to have it on the side, on the middle, if you want to use a rule of thirds, please do so. So here's the tricky part. We need to be consistent with everything. So now you have your tart in place, you have your camera in place, you have the light and everything. So all that's left is the execution. So you have the tart in place, you have the camera, you have the lights, you have the props and everything all in place as to what is drawn to that paper. So it depends on the look that you want for your final output. You want a shallow depth of field for that. You want everything to be crisp, sharp. You want everything to be unfocused. So that really depends on your taste or what the vision is for that final picture. For me, I'm gonna be using a low f-stop. I'm using 1.8 right now to give me that shallow depth of field to just separate the main subject from the rest of what is happening on the background. It is also a great way to give the illusion that you have several tarts with you because you can stack them up, but they won't see that clearly because it's all blurred out. So first take a picture of that tart, your main subject. Now that you've done it, put a mark or a tape or something just to give you a reference to where that tart was. Now place the tart behind and compose it accordingly to your sketch. For me, I just placed it behind to give it a little more depth. Now you have those two pictures, let's head on to Photoshop. I'll open Photoshop and open both images. Select the image where your tart is the main subject. Now the second picture where the tart is behind your main subject. Now select that and drag it to the first picture. So what you want to do is create a mask on the second layer to reveal what is underneath. select your brush, make sure your brush color is black, and adjust to the brush size that you prefer. Brush the unwanted parts of that photo and it will slowly reveal what is underneath. And there you have it. You have the depth on that photo with only the use of one tart. You have to remember 3 things in order to achieve this. 1 is consistent lighting. 2, your camera should not move as much as possible. And 3, it really depends on the look, on the final output that you want your picture to be. But I would say a shallower depth of field has its advantages. A narrow depth of field also has its advantages. It really depends on how you want your final output to be. And that is it for me, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I hope you take something from it. The weekend is coming, as I mentioned. This would be a perfect time for you to practice this. Click the subscribe button if you would like more of this content. Hit that notification bell for you guys to get informed every time I upload a new video. Follow me on Instagram. It is at FTRQLO. And with that, I'll see you guys on the next video. Cheers.